What's up, guys? Been a while. Reason is just been busy. No other reason. Working. Putting our time after holiday rush. We've actually been real busy at the shop, which is super fortunate, and I'll take it any day of the week. And as you can see behind me, had some stuff going on with my car. This is the daily. And we'll jump into it real quick. Let me get a little higher. This is actually the first time I've been under it because when I bought this car, I bought the warranty. So there's no reason for me to get underneath it. But I had a rotational noise that experience told me was either a tire or a wheel bearing issue. So I brought it in today to get it in the air and take a look at it. And I want to show you guys the importance of catching these things early and inspecting your car. So it's no secret, these things are expensive to repair, expensive to maintain. You've got to stay on top of it and stay vigilant because everybody has this thing where, you know, Italian cars and they're constant braking. If you watched my last video I did in this room, you'll know my stance on that. 10 or 15-year-old Italian cars equate to about 20-year-old, 25-year-old Kias, Hondas, things like that as far as the technology that's on them. Or I'm sorry, it's backwards. 10-year-old, 15-year-old Italian, you know, GT cars or luxury cars is going to have about the same amount of technology as your modern day daily drivers. They require the same kind of attention. The parts are more expensive. So if you own a modern car, don't be scared. Get that dream car. So let's dive into some inspection stuff. Anytime you can, get the car in the air, get it in the air. I am blessed to have access to a shop. It's got some nice equipment. So I can take it to work, put it in the air. You can do simple things, leak checks of critical components like differentials, transmissions, engines. You've got active suspension components, rear tie bars, control arms like any other car. These are going to have bushings, ball joints, just like any other. Your Kias and your Hondas have all this same stuff. Again, the big difference is the parts are going to cost more. So I ran through, did a leak check. Everything looks good. All the active valving in the exhaust is okay. Everything's tight. All the hangers look good. I inspected the rear tires because I originally thought the noise was coming from there. Another thing to look at is date codes. These tires are not even a full 2 years old yet. So I was okay there. And there's nothing wrong with them. Come up here and started looking at the fronts. No bearing noises, none of that. They work good, brakes look good, rotors and all that are good. But I looked at the date codes, and these are 18th week of 2019. So these tires are 7 years old now. 7 years is kind of the end of a tire's lifespan, regardless of what it's bolted to. Your rubber breaks down over time, especially once put on a car and put under air pressure from inside against the heat and the weather outside, just driving down the road. I don't care if you store it in a climate-controlled garage like this room, it still sees stuff going down the road. So 7 years is about all you got. So it's time to replace these no matter what. But I started noticing little things on here. Let's see if I can find one. I've got little divots and little cracks in here. Let me zoom in for you. So here next to the date code, we've got a little divot, but if you look real close, you start seeing a little crack. That's a bad deal. This isn't even the tire that's in question. Come over here to the passenger side. One thing you'll note, I do have a small alignment issue. So after I put the tires on, I'll go ahead and get the alignment done. We have a rack for that. But let's roll around and get to the issue at hand. There she is. That's my noise. It's kind of hard to see, but you see this little bump right here? It's gonna be the sign I've got a belt broken inside this tire just starting to split. And every time it comes around, it sounds like I'm running over something every time this hits the road surface. So here's my noise, easy fix, need some tires. But here's the importance of inspections, guys. That's a big old crack. That's a big old crack. So if you look at the date code, these two front tires were manufactured at the exact same time, same week anyway, put on at the same time. They're attached to the same car, so they saw the same road conditions, and they are in completely different condition. The front left is in far worse shape than the front right. Again, I'm lucky to work for a place that I work for. Already ordered the tires. I'll have them Monday, and I'll replace them Monday, get the alignment checked after work, and we'll be good to go. Maserati will be back on the road. For now, the wife's on the way to pick me up, and of course, it needs a bath. But yeah, guys, new GT cars, supercars, anything like that is going to need more attention than your typical road car. But this thing, in my experience, needs no more maintenance than my wife's brand new Kia Sportage. And that's a way cheaper car. So the difference is going to be the price in parts. So I'm going to tell you this from my personal experience. Chase that thing that you want. Just go get it. You only live once. YOLO, whatever. Get that thing that makes you happy. I love this car so much, in fact, and I actually really dig European GT and supercars. I'm not built to fit in a hypercar, so I don't know if I'll ever pursue that dream, but there's already a couple more supercar or GT cars that I want. I really like Grand Touring cars. So that is going to sum up my video on the importance of inspecting. I've got a big service coming up on this thing soon that I'm going to be performing. We'll probably do it next month, and I'll go over it. The car is got 45,000 miles now. So call it a 60,000 mile service on a newer car. So we're going to be doing coolant, plugs, oil, transmission flush, brake fluid flush, filters, things like that. And I'll run through it and we'll get to a little bit more of what's under the hood. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys, man, don't be scared, but also get your car to a qualified technician. Get your car looked at, get your car inspected. When they tell you it needs something, it's not the end of the world. They're not telling you you have to fix it now or you're gonna die or crash or wreck. They're gonna go over everything, the importance of you. A reputable shop will have video and pictures, and will be willing to walk through the repairs with you. If they're not, at that point I would say go ahead and get a second opinion. Here at this shop, we do digital peace of mind inspections with videos, pictures, technician notes, and our service advisors are pretty good about going over everything with you guys. And if you have any questions, we're always ready to chat. So get your car inspections done, do the maintenance. It seems ridiculous sometimes, but I promise you, you're gonna be safer, the car's gonna last longer, and that, in the end, lowers your bottom line. So I'm gonna sign off for now. Hopefully y'all learned something. We'll see y'all soon. I'll try to get more videos up more often. Sorry, I've been slacking. We've just been busy, and I've been breaking my toys. So thank y'all. We'll see y'all soon.